Dear Vince McMahon, why are you still running this company? Why do you exist? Why are you the guy that killed off WWE? You could have given it life. You could have really. For money-wise, sure, might live. For popularity, reign. I gotta give you some credit though. Roman Reigns has been one of the best parts about SmackDown. Can't deny that. And Raw, well, it's really a shithole, but there's maybe 1-2 decent things about it, even though I despise Raw. The only grace and heart that, still there is NXT. But you don't even own NXT. NXT is his own entity, so I don't even count you with your company. Regardless, you're a bitch. You're an asshole. You suck, and you should be sad. You've ruined all the NXT call-ups, except a few, and even those weren't good. And now, it's time to let my emotions go. Thank you for making my life a living nightmare as a wrestling fan and everything. Yours truly, Brian Betancourt. Oh, and P.S. Fuck your company. Fuck your company. Alright. Boys, I don't want to even do an intro. I just want to get to it. So, I was just relaxing, watching some YouTube, enjoying my day. I had a great day. I watched Black Widow today, which wasn't bad. It was okay. Didn't mind it. I won't say any spoilers because nobody has watched the movie yet, so I won't say anything. But overall, not bad. And I wasn't gonna watch SmackDown tonight. I didn't have the energy. I didn't want to, make myself, sit through torture. Not as much as Raw, but still torture. Going into fans coming back, which, after seeing this, I don't know if anything changes, but I'll get to that. And I'm in a group chat with a lot of friends that are WWE fans, which, hey, if you like WWE, if you like this move, I'm not going to bash you. I could bash the company, though, because this was their fault. Let me tell you why. So, there was a segment. Luckily, they put the clip up on Twitter, so I was able to watch. They put a clip up of the tag team champions, and apparently there was going to be a mystery. Oh, mystery. Oh, what is this? Dude, WWE's mysteries are not good anymore, but whatever. There was going to be 2 mysteries on the show, and I will get to both of them. You will see. First, I'm going to start with the most disgraceful one. The one that breaks more of my hardcore wrestling heart with one of my, not my 2 favorite stars, but one of my favorite women's stars. Okay? So, the mystery, who is it? It's Shotty Blackheart and Tegan Knox. Wait. Why are they just called Shotzi? Why is it just Knox? Oh no. Oh no. They made the same mistake with Murphy and Riddle. You started calling them just their first, actually, well, one last name and one first name. I can't control myself. I don't want to yell. It's so. Okay. Calm down. Okay. So they came up, technically, even though I'll explain why this is bad, and they won. People were like, oh, this is a great start. They won their first match. No. They won against the most irrelevant team and the most irrelevant division in the whole WWE agenda. They beat the women's tag team champions, but the champions are so irrelevant that any other fucking belt on this damn company, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. All it does is just make them look worse. And the name change is the most frustrating. Let's start with my one that truly breaks my heart. Shotty Blackheart. Shotty. I remember you had your first 6-man tag match, NXT TakeOver, in the pandemic. And I said, this girl is really improving. She has potential to do something special. Then she has a really good match with Io Shirai. And that was the match I said, Shotty Blackheart is my most improved women's wrestler on NXT. And she won the award. And I agree, she does deserve the award. And I was happy for her. Then she gets Ember Moon back. They win the tag titles. They go on a solid run. But then obviously they drop them, but it is what it is. And then guess what? They forget about Ember and say, Ember, you're staying at NXT. Bring up Shotzi, not with Ember though, with the person who just returned. Tegan Knox. A.K.A. Knox. Come on. It's simple. Oh, we're bringing in more NXT stars. This is helping the roster. If you don't book them right and use them right, that's not the case. It's not just be happy you bring in a call up and you think it's going to help everything. That's not how it works. You have to build them up. Yeah, you could say they're great resume. You could say that. But other than that, you have to give them wins, and you have to build up the division to add them. But the division is so dead and irrelevant, it just makes it even worse. The women's tag division is literally one of WWE's worst creations they've ever done, and the least focused thing I've ever seen. When they started, yeah, they focused on it. They gave it to the two teams that wanted those titles, Bayley and Sasha Banks. But they made a mistake. They gave it to the Iconics at WrestleMania after just winning those titles. That's where it went downhill. After the Iconics won, it went downhill. They didn't care. We heard, oh, it's going to be a huge 3-brand combination of some NXT one-offs. And yeah, we got some of those. But all we got was the irrelevant and another girl who was broken down, Shayna Baszler. You got a broken down Shayna Baszler with Battle Cow, aka terrible Nia Jax. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what you want me to say. People have said it before. I don't talk about a certain person that blocks me and everything. JD. I don't talk about him anymore. But he's right on most points. Even though I don't like him. Sullen Monster, I absolutely love Sullen Monster. That dude knows what he's doing. And he's right on most points. This was the saddest shit in the world. And this is the last show before you bring back fans? Oh my god. That's not how you do that. That's like the worst impression you could ever give. I'm sorry. I'm so mad. But I don't care if they got the win. You dropped both names that were pretty equal names and just called them one name. Why do you do that, WWE? Like, why? Why? It's sad. It really is sad. The name thing sucks, bro. And Shotty. I give WWE 2 weeks with both of them, and they're gonna forget about them. They're gonna turn stale. They're not gonna be special anymore. 2 weeks, I give them. And they're gonna ruin them. They're gonna ruin them. And why? And I have another thing. Why would you bring up Tegan Nox after she just came back? She had this battery gimmick that was basically said 100% healthy, and I thought she was going to go into a program with Candice LeRae. But then you bring up Tegan Nox? That's not how that works. She just came back. Like, I don't get this company, bro. I don't get this company, bro. You had a program all set up for the person who put Tegan Nox out, Candice LeRae. They've been in a bit of beef since the pandemic. And they've fought each other, they beat the hell out of each other. And Tegan Nox wants revenge. You bring her back in a strong way. She goes and attacks Candice LeRae, and Indy goes off on her own with Dexter. That's cool. I'm ready for the feud. And then you turn her name to Nox, and you bring her up. Like, that's not how that... Listen, one is this Tegan Nox thing was a one-off. But I have a feeling it's not a one-off. And that's why I hate this. I hate this. Like, WWE, after all the releases, I get it. You need call-ups, you need new stars. But every time you have a new star, for instance, Keith Lee, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where? Where's Keith Lee? Dead and buried? Alright. Riddle. Only redeeming calling about Riddle. The Randy Orton stuff. But even that could get stale quick. Who else? Who fucking else? Like, there's so many call-ups. Ricochet. Oh, he's dead and buried for sure. He can do flipping shit in the Money in the Bank, but that's not gonna give him anything. You ruined Ricochet. That still breaks my heart. So all the call-ups that you have, you ruin them. I'm giving you 2 weeks with Shotty and Tegan. If you mess them up, there goes another half of my heart. And then we get to NXT being smaller and smaller. Now, luckily, NXT is an amazing developmental center because they have the Breakout tournament coming up. And there might be, I know they only announced the men, but you never know. There could be a Breakout women's tournament. You never know. Alright. Get the weight. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I got a drink. I gotta take a breather. Oh, she got me great. That's good. Sorry. I need a quick Gatorade. It's getting hot, bro. My point is, NXT call-ups can be helpful. They really can be. They can help a company out in any way. For instance, let's say a company, say, I don't know, MLW. What if MLW had a developmental center with a bunch of luchadors that ready to come up and they look ready to go? You're going to call them out to the main company, MLW, you're going to treat them right, and you're going to give them matches, and you're going to give them tight opportunities. With the NXT call-ups, the percentage of the times that they actually get a championship opportunity and a push is not even 10%. At most, 5%. To me, though, you're looking at 3%. You're looking at 3%. And that's just me being honest. It's sad. It's honestly sad. It just makes me so frustrated because I want people to be like, "Oh, are you just sucking off AEW?" No, I'm not. I just want WWE to be good again. Because if we lose WWE, dude, the only wrestling that's gonna be there is AEW. That's it. Which, yeah, for us is cool, but the casuals don't like AEW because that's more hardcore fans. Which, hey, if you're a hardcore fan, you're a hardcore fan. Like, if we lose big guys in WWE that would be amazing out of WWE, guys like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Cesaro, Shinsuke, hell, even Corbin could be somewhat good, but he's in this, did the weird king gimmick. Now he's kind of broken down and a bit of a mess, but I don't even know if that's gonna even be good. Even though I do feel bad for Corbin. Like, I don't... This company makes just so, like... I don't... And my friends were like, oh, it's because... it's because they teamed up before. Who cares? The main team that we've been watching is Shotty Blackheart and Ember Moon. Not Tegan Nox. Like, you don't understand how that makes no sense. Yeah, they might have the coolest chemistry in the world, but that makes no sense. No sense. Alright, that's enough about WWE. Now I gotta talk about this women's title shit. Oh, this thing is garbage. Alright, so we were gonna find out who was gonna fight Bianca Belair. Even though Bianca Belair's title reign has been very underwhelming. Very. It's not her fault. It's just what WWE does with her. It's sad. It's sad, really. I feel bad for Bianca. Anyway. My point. We were gonna find out who's gonna be the replacement for Bianca Belair. And you know who it is? It's a bimbo. It's the hoe-ass bitch that goes around the locker room. Yeah, it's Carmella. Carmella, one of basically the worst SmackDown Women's Champion I've ever watched. And that is gonna fight Bianca Belair? That's your replacement? You're making me fake laugh, it's that bad. I'm not. Carmella's a joke. Carmella's a joke. It's a joke. Carmella's a bimbo-ass hoe that's with Corey Graves, and she gets whatever she wants. She doesn't earn it. She just gets pushed over, and like she's like, oh, I love my Corey Graves, da-da-da, this and that, like some hoe-ass slut. That's why Carmella's in WWE. It's not because she's athletic. She's not because she has promo skills. It's none of that. It's because she looks beautiful. She's a diva. She's not a wrestler. She's a fucking diva. And all you Carmella stands, if you want to come after me, come after me. I don't care. I will rebuke all your stuff. No one likes Carmella. No one likes Carmella. Ever since she's came back, I fucking hate Carmella. Get her off my screen. She's another Lana. She's another Lana. She's another Lana and another bad women's wrestler. She's just there for looks. She's just there for looks. I'm sorry. It's the facts. If you want to argue me on it, go ahead. But you ain't gonna win this argument. Carmella's literally the worst. Like, why? Why? Carmella should not be getting shot. If anything, and this is not me defending Liv Morgan, this is me saying story logically wise. Listen to this. Liv Morgan, in the first qualifier, beat Carmella. You would think Liv Morgan is in Money in the Bank. But no, they've been doing this whole weird-ass storyline with fucking Sonya Deville, who I hate. Doing this whole weird story like, oh, she's out of the Money in the Bank ladder match. And then she wins another match. She beat Zelina on her first try, and Zelina got it, and Liv didn't. And then you're gonna move Carmella out of the ladder match and then put her in the title match? You knew that should have been Liv Morgan. She won all her matches. She's one of the only women, other than a few of the women, that actually won her matches. She won her qualifying matches. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And Sonya Deville, get the hell out. Get the hell out. Sonya Deville is the worst official I've ever seen. And I thought Aiden Pierce was bad. Aiden Pierce is bad. But Sonya? Oh, when Sonya screws over the women, it makes my gears grind. She's the most awful official I've ever seen. I get it, you don't want to wrestle. I get it. But you make the decisions, it's like basically the most inexperienced woman making the decisions. Like the most illogical and not very thought of person to basically do the women's division. Tell the women what to do. Give them matches. That's what Sonya Deville is. But it's sad because Sonya Deville used to be an alright wrestler. But then ever since she put the suit on, she's the worst, assistant, I guess? I don't even want to call her assistant. I just want to call her annoying bitch that works. That's all I want to call her. Annoying bitch that makes decisions. That's it. That's her name. Sonya, annoying bitch that makes decisions. That's her name. I want to put this here. The glory days of WWE have been over for years. We know this. Wrestling in general is not the glory days anymore. Let's all be honest. But WWE just I don't even know words anymore. I don't even know anymore. Oh, I just heard the news. They're bringing up Toni Storm. They're bringing up Toni Storm. They're bringing up Toni Storm. One of the most undeserving call-ups I've ever seen. They're gonna ruin her in 3 weeks. WWE, you're dead to me. You're dead. If I ever get asked about WWE by Smack, I'm just going to be like, I don't want to talk about it. Because I don't want to. I'm so done with this company. I am D-O-N-E. Done. And people are like, oh, I think things are going to change when fans come back. No, it's not. When fans come back, nothing's going to change. It's all going to be the same garbage. They'll be like, oh, yeah, but they could boo. So? WWE doesn't care about fans. If they cared about fans, they would give us people that we want to see get pushed. And people that want to be world champion. Because I'm telling you now, if WWE listened to fans, Cesaro's a world champion. Because Cesaro was so over back in the day, he should have won a world title. And Roman Reigns would have never been in that opportunity unless he turned heel. But then he finally turned heel, but he has no challenges. All he has is part-time Edge. That's it. That's it. I'm just done. I'm done. and all the people that defend this garbage, you kids that defend this, you were the problem. You were the problem. You and all the people that defend WWE are the problem. I actually have knowledgeable people, guys like Tycosin, guys like myself, guys like my boy Tyler, Minds and Nerds. By the way, go follow my boy Mind and Nerds. And Manny. Those guys know what wrestling is. The rest of the kids that don't know wrestling, shut up. Just shut up. You don't know wrestling at all. Oh my god, Carmella's finally gonna get shot or whatever. Carmella should have never came back and should have never fought Sasha Banks. And if anyone else to fight Sasha, they just better to Carmella. At least Sasha won the feud though. But still, even that. Fucking bimbo ass bitch. Bimbo, house slave, not house slave, sorry, housewife, slut, a hoe, striptease girl that shouldn't be on TV. Oh, and they're doing Rollins and Cesaro. Don't care. Don't care whoever gets in the ladder match. I don't care. They're ruining that thing to the ground. Rollins should be on the title contention. The only good, somewhat decent quality is Seth Rollins is going into Money in the Bank. That's it. Tonight, the show sound like a shit fest. Probably in a few months, or maybe next year, I might make another one of these. Or I might just put on my Twitter. I'm done talking about WWE. I've unfollowed them on Instagram. I've unfollowed them on Twitter. I unfollowed them all over the place. Because I don't want to see a single WWE on my timeline. The only reason I have the buyer in my beam to continue to listen to WWE stuff is because my friends like WWE. But I don't say my opinion, because if I say a wrong opinion, they're gonna freaking crucify me. But that's it. I'm done with this shit. I'm done with WWE. I'm done. I'm walking away. And I'm glad I